It has been 3 years now since Superstorm Sandy devastated the northeastern coast of the United States in 2012. Damages and losses were in the tens of billions of dollars. On the Jersey Shore, the losses were especially hard. Thousands of homes were destroyed, and too many of those are still unoccupied. Thousands are paying both mortgages and rent while living in multiple temporary locations on the road back home. St. Bernard Project was founded in March 2006 by a few people who volunteered in the St. Bernard Parish following Hurricane Katrina. As part of its Hurricane Sandy recovery efforts, St. Bernard Project works in Monmouth and Ocean counties, rebuilding and repairing homes damaged by the storm. Barron Builders is the only program of its kind in the Washington, D.C. area. Founded 20 years ago, it operates throughout the year providing one-day and longer-term projects for groups of volunteers. This year, Barron Builders took a group of 7 volunteers to the Jersey Shore to repair homes that were destroyed in Hurricane Sandy.
This is Randy Bacon, the director of Barron Builders at the Washington, D.C. Jewish Community Center. After 3 days, we're leaving the shore, hoping to return, and many more should follow us.
We have just finished our 3rd day of working out here in New Jersey, helping out victims of Hurricane Sandy, and what an amazing, amazing 3 days.
During Storm Sandy, my children and I stayed in our home, and we wrote it out. And the following morning, we did our best to remove what we could, floors, furniture, whatever, with the help of a neighbor. And during that storm, we sat up in the front windows and we watched the water rise. And the kids kept saying, "Mommy, when is this water going to stop coming up?" And it was coming up.
We're 3 years out from the hurricane. It's devastating. The fact that right now we're in a home where the entire ground floor was underwater, is no longer finished, and the family has to live upstairs. I think that really says it all about the devastation.
I have a very bad mold situation, which in the meantime, 3 of my 4 children have been very sick, new asthma, stuff like that. So now I know why.
I'm so excited that we got to help all these families this weekend. We went to 3 different places. We made a difference. We did siding and we did cleanup and we removed some flooring, and we really, really helped some families get one step closer to being back into their homes.
We were able to go to 3 different sites, do a lot of different work, which was, really interesting for me, who I don't really work in this field, so it was a great opportunity to learn some new things. Not only that, we helped 3 separate families. I feel really great about the work we did. There's still plenty more families that need help, though, and we would appreciate any other volunteers that would like to come down to the Jersey Shore and help out.
All you heard were sirens and helicopters, and we ventured out into the streets, and it was just heart-wrenching to see so many homes out of place, destroyed. It was just heartbreaking.
We've been doing some wonderful work. There's an incredible amount of work that still needs to be done. We would love it if more people came down to help, because there's countless people that still need help.
The organizations down here were very well organized with tools and material. It was a great thing to learn from the people here, the other volunteers, and also be able to pass on what I know about the trades to the young volunteers. It was a very rewarding experience.
There are still hundreds of people in this town that still do not have a home or are still in the process of building their home. I can only say that everyone should reach out and give a little. Do a little volunteer work. It's a good thing.
Another organization helping Sandy victims is the Cleanup Crew, a program of the Jewish Federation of Northern New Jersey. The crew brought 10 volunteers to a St. Bernard Project work site in Port Monmouth, New Jersey. The volunteers spent the day preparing the lower level for mold remediation for a widow and her children.
Through the cleanup crew, through Bonin Builders, the Jewish Federation of Northern New Jersey, people can make a difference in other people's lives who are missing out on the ability to live in their own homes, who have, through disaster or through disability, been unable to get back home after storm, after fire, after flood. And this is the way that, as a Jewish community, people can give back.
What I think a lot of people don't realize when they hear about the Jersey Shore, that, oh, these are people's second homes or their vacation homes. And in reality, for many people, it's their primary home.
It's been 3 years since a hurricane devastated this part of the state, and it's just amazing to still see homes that are in this kind of condition.
My name is Debbie, and I live in Port Monmouth, New Jersey, and my house was devastated by Hurricane Sandy. There was about 5 foot of water throughout the whole first floor. We received a lot of help from a lot of different places, FEMA money and grants to have our house lifted. But when all that ran out, there's still more house to fix, and that's where St. Bernard Project came in. All the volunteers have been wonderful. They come in 6, 8, 10 at a time. And without them, we wouldn't have come as far as we have.
It's hard to imagine just one day waking up and your house is wiped away from you. And it's just a great way to volunteer.
So at St. Bernard Project, what you do out on site, the day that you come out or the week that you come out and volunteer is absolutely integral to the work that we're trying to do.
People are still struggling from a storm that happened years ago, and I feel like they should be helped. They should get their homes back because they've been waiting long enough.
I feel like I'm blessed with, my home, a roof over my head. There's no reason these people shouldn't have the same. So I think it's a really good reason for people anywhere. It doesn't matter what kind of skill level you have, just to help these people get home, because that's what matters.
Barron Builders, making a difference to the Jersey Shore. Follow us and join the conversation at #DCJCC
and #JSV.
Join the cleanup crew and St. Bernard Project in making a difference at the Jersey Shore.
There is still lots of work to do on the Jersey Shore, and as you can see, the work is both fulfilling and appreciated. Please consider volunteering yourself. The St. Bernard Project can place individuals as well as groups of volunteers into projects that will help people get back into their homes and restart their lives. Share your story and be part of the conversation to create volunteer awareness. Go to sandy.stbernardproject.org for information on how you can help.